Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Gambo here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor on my Enhancement Shaman in PvP. I know, it's quite some time ago since my last video on my Enhancement Shaman. And yeah, in the past few weeks, I think it's something about 2 weeks ago that I released my last Enhancement Shaman video. I did some testing here and there, also in PvP as in PvP, because some of you ask me, and it's a difficult question to answer. Some of you ask me how competitive is Enhancement Shaman right now compared to a level 90. If you know, and if you watch some of my videos, I didn't get the best opinion. It was difficult to judge level 90 Enhancement Shaman, and I always tried. I admitted some issues which were concerning to me, and but I was very careful about judging about level 100 PvP, yeah, especially 100 PvP as Enhancement Shaman, because I was not sure. I had absolutely zero experience and didn't play the beta because I get no access to it, so I was very careful. So right now I played something about 80 games in Arena just to get my weekly cap. I know I could get a little bit more when I would be able to win Ashram, but Ashram is a team game. Yeah, you're not able, as far as I know, depending on my experience, you're not able, or I am not able, to win Ashram all by my own. So yeah, until now I could not. After they unlocked the Cross Realm staff, with my Enhancement Shaman, I was not even able to join the game. Yeah, the last time I tried to, it took me, what was it? Something about 6 to 8 hours. No, 8 hours, a little bit too much. But I was 6 hours in the queue and got no invite to Ashram. So yeah, until now I was not able to even win one game in Ashram as horde player on my Enhancement Shaman. So yeah, I'm quite a little bit limited when it comes to having the best equipment in PvP, but it's not bad. I was able to every week to get my cap, so that some of my items which I have are already epic, which is pretty nice. Yeah. So let's try to answer some of your questions, and like I said, the biggest one and the most important one is how competitive is the enhancer in PvP compared to other classes. Yeah, I mean, you have to compare it to other classes to see where it has, let's say, in which line it's good and where it's bad and where it's just horrible. So yeah, compared to other classes, I would say in PvP, as long as just random fun as here, just a random battleground, it's okay. But okay doesn't mean it's fine or that it's bad. It's just slightly below middle, I would say. Yeah, it's okay. When it would be fine, it would be slightly over the middle line. Yeah, for me, just my personal opinion. And yeah, for random battlegrounds, it looks okay. I have in this season I have zero experience when it comes to playing 3 versus 3 or 5 versus 5 or rated battlegrounds. But yeah, I played, as I said, something about 80 games in 2v2 Arena, just mainly just to get my cap, and I'm absolutely fine with that. And you should not pay too much attention to ratings, yeah, because some people have very high ratings, but they are crap as players, honestly, and some have none, but they're very good in PvP. Believe me, trust me, it really is that it really is, as I said. This is a nice moment. I'm don't know how I did that. 83k hit. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, I would say I'm 90% sure that this was a lava lash. But this was the first and last time I saw lava lash hitting that hard. Never ever saw it again, until now. And we have a few minutes more, and you will see this was the first and until now the last time I hit a target so hard. I don't know why. I have absolutely no clue. Normally my hits lay between, for lava lash, something about 20k, not higher. 22, 24, 25, sometimes 26, sometimes, but also sometimes far below that. So yeah, 83k is huge. But still not enough to kill the healing paladin. I have really absolutely no clue how I was capable of delivering such a huge hit to him. So yeah, anyway, so how competitive is the Enhancer compared to other classes? For random PvP, it's okay, which is, as I said, slightly below the middle line. Yeah, top line would be, let's say, 100 points or 10 points. So it lays somewhere below 5, in my opinion. It's fun, you can have some fun with it. But it's like I said, it leaks off, and that sounds maybe hard, but CC wise it's nearly down to 0. Yeah, I don't know, our CC, to hack someone you need to stay around, which is, I don't know, but for me it feels wrong. Absolutely. Most of the time, the worst things happens to me on my Enhancer when I stay around and do nothing or try to cast, because then I lose the contact with my target or my opponent or whatsoever, or I get attacked and died and killed and trained like hell. Really, most of the time where I stay around and try to hack someone, the worst things happens to me. Maybe it's just being unlucky, I don't know, but it is that hard. And also capacitator totem, yeah, it sounds nice, and that's all it does. It just only sounds nice, even when you just use the glyph for capacitator totem, which reduces the charging time of your capacitator totem by 2 seconds, which means that it explodes or stuns after 3 seconds compared to 5 seconds. It's still useless. Yeah, I mean, 3 seconds in PvP is so long. Yeah, even by backpedaling, I think even by backpedaling, people are capable of getting away or getting out of range from the totem. Yeah, so it's that bad, and they don't even need to go away. All they need is just hit it once and it's gone. It's countered. Yeah, and I don't want to get again into the whole thing about the weakness of our totems, but it's, as I said, the whole totem story doesn't work. And on my own opinion, we need, as Enhancer, and I even would say as elemental shamans, I'm not so experienced, or I have 0 experience when it comes to healing shamans, so can't and don't want to say something about that. But on Enhancer and on elemental shaman, I would say we need a major rework, not just a buff for damage, yeah, like 5% here, 10% there. On my own opinion, that's bullshit. That doesn't solve the problem. It just gives Blizzard more time to do other stuff, which maybe is okay, but I think we deserve this, yeah, because like I said, I did until now in this In this season I did something about 80 games. And to be honest, I am the only one enhancer in PvP, in arena PvP that I saw. I haven't met the other one. There is no enhancer. It looks like there is no enhancer in PvP at the moment. With my luck, I'm the only one. And yeah, it's not only the whole thing about totems being our major weakness. It's also, it feels like the class at all needs, like I said, a rework, a honest rework, like they did it on Warlocks or Hunter. I mean, Hunters, right now I hate this class, I really do. I don't hate the player that it's playing the class, but honestly, compare the Hunter from MOP to the Hunter right now. In MOP, I, as an Enhancement Shaman player, was capable of avoiding some of the CC from the Hunter, like the knockback trap or the ice trap or the stun arrow. I was able to avoid it because I knew when they throw it, it takes some time until this thing becomes active. Now in Warlords of Draenor they changed it and it's instant, which is a huge buff. It is. There is no way they can say something different about that. It's a huge buff. It's instant. And Hunter, I mean, honestly, they have so many options, so many opportunities to dominate in PvP. That's hilarious. When I do have to fight a Hunter, most of the time it's okay. Yeah, I'm able to win. But this doesn't have really something to do with me or my skill. It only has something to do with the fact that the Hunter isn't aiming for my totems. When he would do that, yeah, then he would just kill my Windwalker totem, slow me, kick me with his trap, stun me with the arrow or his pad, keep me on distance and just kill me on range. And I would not be able to do anything against it. When I would try to hex him, then on range, again he would kick me, stun me, freeze me, interrupt me whatsoever, sleep me, and then kill me. And that's the whole story. Luckily wise, it doesn't happen so often right now, but I can tell you, in MOP it happened very, very often. Especially when I played against some skilled player, yeah? Or maybe skilled is the wrong word for it, but let's say a player with far more routine, yeah? Then exactly that happened to me. A Hunter with a lot of routine was the worst target for me, because he was able to keep me on distance and do the whole time damage to me, where I was not able to do damage to him, or the damage I did to him was very, very low. And I was not even able to really to do something defense-wise against him, because to heal myself I need Mealstone weapon. 5 stacks of it to do an instant heal. And without it, there is no instant heal. There is no heal at all. There is not even improved heal. So yeah, it's not only the totem system, it's also some of our defense skills, which are, in my opinion, they are far too weak when I do compare them to other defense skills which are in the game. For an example, determination from Hunter. I mean, this is one of the, if not the strongest defense skill which is available in the skill in the game. When I do compare that determination to Shamanistic Rage, I mean, honestly, Shamanistic Rage is just a bad joke, because all it does is just providing us with some damage reduction over a period of time, but that's all. Anything else you want to do you need to use some glyphs for it, like Shamanistic Rage to break some CC. You need the major glyph of Shamanistic Rage to break some CC by using Shamanistic Rage, because without it, it won't do that. So, on my own opinion, it's again just only okay. It's not completely useless, but it could and should be better. Yeah, I don't want you to think that I would like to see Enhancement Shaman being overpowered. That's not the point. What I want, yeah, is that we do get the rework we deserve, so that we will be competitive enough. Because at the moment, it looks for me like it is so that even when you're very, very high skilled player on Enhancement Shaman, you reach very soon the limit of the class, and over that limitation you cannot go above it. It doesn't have anything to do with you as a player or your skill. It's just the limitation from the class, and this is pretty sad. Yeah, I mean, it's like there is no secret. We have nearly 0 CC, yeah, because it can be interrupted, it can be broken, it can be cleansed, whatever. So yeah, 0 control in the combat. It's not like with Hunter. They all, I mean, honestly, Hunter have so much CC available. It's crazy to me. Slow. They have a slow. They have a freeze, a stun, and knockback. What else? Sleep, slow, stun. Is there more? I don't know. It's really crazy, and it's like I said. It's not even as it was once, where you could, as a player, avoid it by just not stepping into the trap. Because right now it's just instant. Bam. He uses his trap. Bam. You're in. You get stunned. You get knocked back. You get slowed. You get freezed. Whatsoever. It just happens instantly. And even when you attack him, he uses determination, and then yeah, even when he says his pet to go away or do not attack you, you will find it very difficult to get some millstone weapons up to heal yourself or to stay alive. Yeah, and then you will find out you are in big trouble. And the tankiness we have is only provided to us when you just use the right glyphs, as I do. Yeah, because without the glyphs, like glyph of lightning shield and glyph of feral spirits, which provides the feral spirits with some extra healing, and also using heal stream totem and shamanistic rage, we would not be so tanky. Yeah, that means I need to use 2 major glyphs plus a totem plus shamanistic rage to be as tanky as we are. Without these 4 things, 2 glyphs, and okay, 1 totem, feral spirits, shamanistic rage, we would not be able to stay so long alive. No way. There is no way. So it's hard to compete, on my own opinion, on very high level at the moment. And even so, I mean, ask yourself, when you would lead a random battleground group, what could or should be the reason for you to use an enhancer when you have the opportunity to use a feral druid or a retribution paladin? Even my decision, and I love my enhancer, even I would say, okay, you know what, sorry enhancer, we take the retribution paladin or the feral druid, because they are better. They can do more stuff. Yeah, they are just, it's easier for them to perform on very high level than it is for you. And you get, as an enhancer, you get very soon, The more you play, then sooner you realize that you hit a level of performance which you cannot get above it, because it's the class which limits you. It's not you as a player which has reached his limit, it's the class. There is no way to overcome that. My only hope is that Blizzard will provide us with the needed overwork. And naturally, this is my own opinion, my personal opinion. I'm very, very glad that any one of you has different opinions, yeah? Because maybe I'm wrong, and maybe one of you is able to enlighten me. And I would be very, very glad when it is, as I said, that one of you is capable of enlightening me, so that everything will change and everything will be fine and good. But I don't see it. And at the moment, it's like I said, it's... best example, I'm fighting, I don't know, a horde of hunters, and they do what they want. They are always, what is it, 3 or 4 pets in my back, 2 hunters jumping around, slowing me down, trapping me, kicking me, stunning me, and in the end killing me. So, sorry, but that's just, it's just a bad joke. And they force me, just I can't, this is so horrible. I can't do anything against them, yeah, because they have the cooldowns, they have the defense cooldowns, they have the offense cooldowns, they have so much control, and to stun one of them or do whatsoever, it seems to be impossible. Yeah, they can always jump away, slow you down, kick you away, stun you, do whatsoever, and that's... I hate hunters, honestly, I hate them. Not the player behind it, but the class. It's just too easy, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not playing Hunter. Because it's too... On my own opinion, it's too easy. It doesn't mean that you don't need skill for it, but you have the opportunities. Yeah, you have all these abilities, all the skills that you can use, all the talents. And even the talents are working far better or the talents that the hunter has, they are better compared to the talents enhancer has. Some of the talents for enhancers, oh my god, they are so useless, you would not even believe. When you do play enhancer, you know how useless they are. I mean, you have to, even in PvP, I mean, yeah, we have this enhanced or improved flame shock, which will, from time to time, every time it ticks, will reset the cooldown of Lava Lash. And on more target it lays, then better for us, because every time it ticks, we have 15% chance that the reset of Lava Lash will be resetted. But this also means that you have to share Flame Shock to 6 targets. And this also means that some of them will be in some kind immune to CC, which is not always the best thing in PvP. And it's even the same thing about Liquid Magma, the talent for level 100. It's nice, it does damage, but it not only does to the target you're focusing damage, it does to all targets in range damage, which is sometimes not the best thing, because it also breaks CC. So really, I honestly hope that Blizzard will provide us with the needed rework on Enhancement Shaman and also on Elemental Shaman. Go away or find a way. My best idea about would be just the totem system right now. It is kill it, yeah. Do it as I already said. Let the totems surround us, not being somewhere in the area where the opponent just needs to run away and being out of range of them, or kill the totem, which is also BS. Yeah, I don't say it, but it's BS, really. And then also rework some of our defense cooldowns. I mean, just the damage reduction, it's not enough to be as competitive as other classes, yeah? As a bubble, as determination, as anti-magic shell or whatever. These are far better defense cooldowns, which make the classes which they are belonging to far more competitive than us. And as long there is no real competition, there is also no improvement, not for us and not for our opponents. Because it's like I said, you will recognize when you do fight someone with more or less equal equipment and equal skill, then it's just a matter of what class he's playing, and you have a major disadvantage. When you meet, I can tell you that, meet a equal Feral Druid or Retribution Paladin, and you find yourself in hell. Oh my god, they're really strong, really strong, especially Feral Druid, in my own opinion. They do, what a damage. Anyway, guys, we're coming to the end of this video. Hopefully you liked what you saw, and you disagree or agree with my opinion. And also, you will find a link in the video description where Enhancement Shaman tries to do what is it called? Petition for rework to Enhancement Shaman. Hopefully you sign it up and like it, and we will see what the future will bring. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for your attention. Until next time, you're Super Gambo.